there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Talks, episode 111. Woohoo! 11111. Or 3 ones, not 4. I'm joined with my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's roll the intro. These podcasts are not broken down to parts, and so we'll just jump right into things. So how are you today?
Doing fine.
Anything exciting happened since the last podcast, so a week ago, give or take?
I guess 7 more days have passed.
7 more days, and in those 7 days, you didn't die.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Yes.
It's discouraging every time.
It's discouraging every time. Oh, mother... God damn it. My stacks of quarters are falling over. Well, anyways. Alright. Well, so, I guess things to talk about. So, what I've been doing is to my fellow friends. So you know how I'm working on this pottery thing, right?
I do.
Okay, so they don't. So basically, for the past several months, ever since I did the science vlog video where I took those lifesaver mints and tried to crush them up and see if we could... They do generate blue light, but obviously you can't see that in any of the footage, unfortunately. But, I had candy.
Really? I thought we had a couple shots.
I don't remember if they ever showed up on the camera, though.
I thought we did.
I don't know, I'll have to rewatch. But anyways, what was I going to say? So,
The blue light when you smash it with the mints, and somehow that correlates into pottery.
right, so, but I had all these extra mints, and so I put them in a bowl, and I was like, you know what I want? I want a bowl to sit on my table. And so, but I wanted it to kind of fit underlying theme of my apartment, which is either geography, the periodic table, or astronomy. So I was like, well, I want to get a bowl and make it astronomy.
I was going to say a flea shop.
That too. That is an underlying theme of this place. Random junk. Anyways, so I was like, okay, so I don't want to just get like a plastic bowl and paint it or just get like some generic plastic bowl. I want a ceramic bowl. And well, I was like, well, I don't want to just buy a pre-finished ceramic bowl and finish it. And so I was like, Googling, I'm like, okay, there's got to be a way to do this without going to a local business called Paint Yourself Silly to do this. And I wasn't really getting any luck. This one article is like, hey, you can get bake-on glazes. And I'm like, perfect. They didn't really specify anything else beyond that. They just said bake-on glazes exist. I'm like, cool. So, yesterday, I went to Paint Yourself Silly, and I picked up a bowl. Nope. Pretty generic, plain, unfinished, possibly carcinogenic bowl. And they offer a few deals where they're like, oh, you can buy their glaze and paint it yourself, then bring it back because they only give you an hour to do it anyways. And so then, you have to pay for the hour, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'll try and get this bake-on glazes. So I went to Michael's, our local paint store, and yet they didn't have anything. They're like, we don't have any glazes, period. And I'm like, what the? So, I went and sent the 100 letters to the senators, and I went home and scoured the internet. It is unbelievably difficult, not to just get baked on glazes, but to get glaze in general.
Mm.
Like, I
Never knew
think
that.
I figured it'd be super easy. You just type it in Amazon and boom. No.
No?
No. No, you can't just get like a specific color. You can't get crap. I found an art like dealer supplier people that like have like a whole bunch of companies that you can buy from for for glaze. But I'm like, at this point, I might as well go back to paint yourself silly and just do the whole process there. So
that's the plan?
I guess. Whole point of this whole excursion, I spent I don't know how much time and how much driving around and wandering around stores and all in an effort to end up just going straight back to where it all started anyways and doing it there. However, my only issue is I haven't glazed something since middle school. Not even middle school, 6th grade. And I'm trying to remember whether or not you can if you can glaze over glaze. So basically, I'm going to glaze the whole thing black. Okay? And then go and paint on stars and the constellations. Well, I'll have like lines between like the major parts of the constellations, which is why I didn't want to do it there because this is going to take a while. Because if I have to let the first layer or two dry and then do my own, and then do all these stars and stuff, let those dry, go back over them again, it's like...
I seem to remember having to make lines. Like... Maybe this is just so they can streamline the process in school. But I seem to remember, like, you had to mark where the edge the paint would stop.
Well, that is something I need to figure out. I don't know. If that is something that is true, that's going to make my job a lot more difficult.
I don't recall. It's been a while for me, too.
Right. Although, there's always an option of glazing it completely black, taking it home, grabbing my acrylic paint, and then just painting the stars on. Yes, they will probably come off, but I am out of options.
Just get a white Sharpie. Do they make those?
Yeah, but this is glass. You're literally sticking it. You're trying to write on glass. That is the difficult part. And glass is
You can write on glass.
Not permanently.
Well, yeah, everything comes off with something.
Glass is notoriously difficult to write on. Because that's what these glazes are. They're literally just silicate powder.
What do you mean? I've written on windows and mirrors before.
Permanently?
No, not permanently, with a marker.
Yes, this needs to be permanent.
I didn't have a whiteboard, so I wrote on the window.
Yes, so that defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do. But no, this glaze it really is just glass. That's why it needs to be put in a kiln. And the bake-on glazes, well, they're just hard to find, and they honestly don't do quite what I want them to do. It does, from the sounds of it, like it sounds like they make bake-on glazes, but only for polymer glaze, like the kind of stuff you'd buy at Walmart or what. Well, I guess you could probably buy real clay at Walmart, but just the stuff you'd give to kids or whatever, that kind of polymer clay. But I don't know.
Kids.
I gotta figure it out. I gotta ask people. I'll have to talk to Kyle. I'm sure he knows all about this whole process, and he can give me wisdom and guidance. Maybe. Hopefully. Otherwise,
no, nothing.
Otherwise, I'll have to hit up Pickle and see what she says. She's not she's, she does mostly, paintings, but I'm sure she knows something about ceramics or can get me in the right direction for people who do know things about ceramics. So.
Or not.
Or I just gotta walk in to paint yourself silly, prepared to lay down an hour's worth of time, and be like, so, I need to do this. Is this going to work?
Well, yeah, I'm sure they could point you in the right direction. That's what they specialize in, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just, it was weird. I walked in there Monday, and it was just empty, and I'm like, am I just gonna sit here and just, paint one of these times?
Yeah. I'll go with you.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
be there for moral support?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna paint.
No, I'll be there for support. I'll
Yeah.
help you get through the day. I'll give you company.
Well, what I'll probably end up doing is asking them how this works, because I suspect it's gonna take me more than an hour to do this. So I will probably just buy paint.
You just spray paint it.
No, that defeats the purpose of this whole excursion. Defeats the purpose.
Can you not spray paint it?
You can, but it defeats the whole purpose of this whole excursion.
Why?
Because I want it to be that glossy black that you would get from glaze.
So then buy glossy black paint.
Yeah, so it smells like spray paint, and when I put unshelled nuts in it, you're gonna go to eat one. It's like it tastes and smells like paint.
I like paint.
I don't like paint. It's also highly carcinogenic.
And?
What do you mean, and? You want cancer?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. When Phil dies of cancer in 60 years.
I feel kind of left out, you know? It's like, what, the number one, number two leading cause of death? How come I haven't had a turn?
Pretty sure it's number two. Number one is heart disease.
Well, I guess I'm in the running for that. Maybe I'll get lucky.
We all are in the running for heart disease. As an American, we're like guaranteed, so.
Yeah. Well, sodium.
I mean, that's what they said, and then they said, nope, it's just...
Well, that's what I say. I don't know what they say.
And then they also say it's just because we eat too much junk, so.
Junk?
And eat too much.
We're eating junk. Like, we dig into the trash, and the literal stuff that we throw into the trash, we eat.
Yeah, you know all those companies with like, we use food that gets thrown away. Yeah, that's little junk. You're eating junk.
What about plastic?
I mean, I think it's a known fact now that microplastics have been found in humans, so.
So, so have you looked into it? Do you get your microplastic intake for the day? Daily intake?
I try to avoid it. I think it really depends on how much fish you eat, I think.
But you avoid getting your daily intake?
Absolutely.
It's called a daily intake for a reason. You're supposed to meet the minimum requirements.
The minimum requirement is 0.
No.
Yes. It's
I'm
microplastics.
I'm pretty sure carbon is good for you.
Yes, there's carbon in plastics, certain plastics, but this is not.
And you need carbon.
This is not the good type of carbon.
It's a building block of life. How can you build your life if you don't have carbon?
I can eat coal. Actually,
I've tried it. It tastes like dirt.
I'll eat dirt.
It tastes like dirt.
I'll eat dirt. Well, you know what? I'll eat a radish or a potato. Those are dirt. They live in dirt.
Looks like dirt. Smells like dirt.
But doesn't taste like dirt.
Doesn't taste like dirt.
That's a potato for you. Smells like dirt. Looks like dirt.
Put some dirt seasoning on it.
Dirt seasoning.
You just need to season it properly.
Isn't that just what salt is? Salt is dirt.
Salt seasoning.
What?
Wait, but does salt grows on lakes though, doesn't it? Or rivers.
Well, yeah, but you can find it in the soil.
But does it naturally grow in this soil in large quantities? I feel like it naturally grows on the river.
No, not soil that things would grow in. No, salting the earth
it
kills
naturally
it.
grows on the water, right?
What?
Salt grows on the river, right? On lakes and
from the
bodies
ocean.
of water. Exactly. It grows in the ocean.
It doesn't just grow in the ocean. That's not how this works. Salt is found in rocks.
You can't grow salt in the dirt.
Salt comes from rocks. The rocks are broken down by either water or plants and bacteria, and then those little tiny little granules either end up in the ocean, and end up on the sand next to the ocean. Or those rocks are broken down by bacteria and such, and they end up in the dirt as a part of the soil. So yes, in theory, it wouldn't be very good soil, but you could find salt in the soil.
Just make sure to keep it to a minimum.
Yeah, because you ever heard of salting the earth?
The phrase sounds familiar. I guess I never thought of the implications of what it means.
Well, I mean, it's devil worship as part of the thing, but also it kills literally everything on the soil. So, I've always wanted to see it. Go out to a field and just in the spring and just pour a bunch of salt and just draw lines of death. It's dark.
Lines of death.
Lines of death. I'm very dark. Speaking of lines of death, so our lasers came in today.
Our lasers?
Our lasers, yes.
Nice.
However, it was right before the podcast. The freaking Amazon guy finally finished. Like, this guy showed up at the building to do this at like 2 or 3. And he just finished at like 6:15. Getting everything put away and getting everything marked. I'm like, oh my god. There must have been a ton of packages. Well, anyways, I go over there and I'm like, I can't quite remember what the code is. And I'm like, scrolling through my phone to see if I written somewhere, and I'm typing it in, and I locked myself out.
Oh.
So, I'm going to go, after this, I'm going to go see if I can punch in the correct code, because I did find it, and see if it'll let me in.
Okay.
But I was pretty upset. I was like, oh, shoot. I walked all the way over here. I wanted to show the laser off on the podcast. I thought it'd be really cool. And then I locked myself out. I'm a little upset by that. I'm really curious. I think these rechargeable lasers, they're a lot higher quality than the current ones. Let me go. We'll put a pause here in the podcast, or if you want to entertain the folks while I go grab the lasers out of the stargazing kit.
Oh, yeah, and very entertaining.
Entertain!
Entertain.
Did you entertain?
No.
No, I didn't hear anything, so I didn't think you did. Oh. There's too much stuff. What's this one? Okay, that's a red laser. You can kind of see it. There it is. Okay. Here's the blue one. That one shows up much better. Whoa. See that?
Yeah.
You're not really paying attention. Okay.
What?
And then the green one. And see, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, do it again?
It's not on. There's the green one.
Can you do it again, but turn the lights off?
I'm recording a podcast. I can't turn the lights off.
But I can't see.
The poor folks at home. Okay, this should show. There we go. Look at it.
Oh, but I don't see the beam.
Well, yeah, it's not that dark in here. I need to actually, have good content for people.
Oh. Still can't see the beam.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to. Anyways, there's the purple one. There's the red one. Anyways, now the issue with these lasers is that, well, they're very cheap, and they don't hold up. And also, did I have another? I thought I had enough lasers for everybody. Did I not have enough lasers for everybody? I did not. poor Kyle has not been able to use a laser.
Oh, well.
Until now. I bought 3 of these lasers, so Kyle will be able to use a laser this time.
Nice. Glad you can think about everybody.
Not that he ever actually uses it anyways. He usually just falls asleep.
Yeah. The man works like 1,800 hours a day. He needs to get his sleep in somehow.
I suppose.
I mean, have you ever worked 25 hours in a day?
It's physically not possible.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, I guess it is possible to work 25 hours in a day. You just have to have some clever reporting, and to technically, and the easiest way is to work both jobs at the same time.
Or you just work while you're on an airplane going between time zones.
Yes.
Because, I mean, technically, I was up for 28 hours in a day.
True.
Because when I was on my flight from Spain, actually, I think it might have been like 30 hours.
Well,
I was up
guess
for 30 hours in one day.
Well, with supersonic jets becoming a thing, that will be more likely for you to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because they literally go faster than the Earth rotates. So.
Well, I was just thinking about going backwards. So the Earth is rotating west, but you fly east.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Anyways.
Did I say that right? Yeah. Earth is rotating west to east. Yeah.
Look, it's not my responsibility to know if you're doing it right or not. Anyways.
Sounds right.
So yes, it's very exciting. I bought rechargeable lasers for all the folks at home curious. Dr. Becky recommended them, and I was like, well, I'm sure these can't be the ones that, will break after 5 seconds like these things do. Because I think this is my second set of lasers, because maybe... No. So, well, for one thing, the green lasers on this one chews through batteries so quickly. And so I won't have to carry so many damn batteries with me anymore. Because I carry them for the laser pointers. But the laser pointers will be USB charged, so I'll have to figure out some other way of charging them. But, that is a future me's issue that I don't have to deal with today. So. We'll just have to remember to charge them in the car or what have you on the way up from Mullen. Which is what I wanted to actually talk about last time. But, we got distracted. By we, I mean you.
I got distracted.
Yes, you got
Doesn't
distracted.
sound like me.
Oh, doesn't sound
Are you
like...
sure we're talking about the same person?
I'm pretty sure I'm still talking about the same film.
Hmm.
Alright, Filbert, let's talk about Mullen. What is the plan here? The forecast has not been finalized yet, still not visible. So, we're getting close, though, so by Friday we will be able to see it.
Uh-huh.
What's the plan? Are we going to Alexandria, or are we going to go to Mullen? It's you and I, so no Kyle.
I told you, it depends on the weather.
Oh, did you get my text about this meteor shower?
Meteor shower? Oh, yeah, it's nothing special.
Yeah, it's only 10 meteors per hour. Truth be told, a good night in Mullen, I think we were getting 1 or 2. I think we were able to get 1 per hour. But it will be a nice dark spot, so it'll maximize our chances of actually seeing something. So, and it won't be as good as the last meteor shower. Which meteor shower did we go to? Didn't we go to 2 this year? Or did we only go to 1?
Well, I recall only one.
Okay, I was trying. I was thinking we went to another one, but I know we went to the one during the supermoon. We saw quite a few that time, but that was that's the Linoids meteor shower, which is like super active, and you see a ton of meteors. So hopefully next year, it will be only half full, and it won't be a supermoon. So. And then several years from now, it'll be a new moon. And we'll be able to go to Mullen or something for that, and it'll be amazing. Potentially,
Yeah.
theoretically. Uh so, if okay, so let's say it's gonna be clear, right? It's gonna be clear. What's our cold threshold? How cold is too cold?
40 degrees.
Bruh. Daytime temperatures don't get above 40 degrees anymore. So you telling me no to Mullen, just go to Alexandria.
No, I think I told you. I said what we do is we go there, we sit in the truck until it gets dark, watching Snoop, watching Peanuts or whatever, and then after it gets fully dark, we sit out for 1 hour and then leave.
I don't want to go all the way to Mullen for that, though. It's such a waste. Oh, yeah, we drove to Mullen, sat in the truck for an hour.
No, we sat in the truck for 4 hours, outside 1 hour.
Oh, God. Sounds terrible. That's 9 hours. We drive for 5 and sit for 9. No.
I suppose. No? You say no?
No. We'll have to see. I would love to go to Mullen again this year, but gosh, if it's gonna be stupid.
It'll be cold, my friend.
I know.
You're talking about going like the 23rd or something, 22nd. It's gonna be a bit cold.
Well, with the sun setting super early, we could theoretically we don't even have to stay. We could drive back.
Yeah, I guess if you want to get back at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that's fine.
I mean, because what? We get there we have to get there, it's literally the shortest day of the year, so.
So, basically, if we left at 7 o'clock, it would be midnight. If we left at 9 o'clock, it'd be 2 a.m.
Yeah, and it's pitch black by 7 or 9.
Holy shit, it's 7 o'clock right now.
Yeah, and it's pitch black outside.
It is.
It's not perfectly dark. You can still kind of see the sun, but it's
we could leave at like 8 o'clock. Start at 7. Stay out there for an hour, leave at 8, and get back home at 1 a.m.
I see no issues with that.
No issues with that. I don't know who should drive home though, because you have a tendency to fall asleep during house when we have late.
Yeah, but I
have a tendency to just fall asleep.
I haven't been on coffee.
Oh. So if you have coffee, you're good.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want me driving your car, which means if we take my truck, it'll cost us just as much. Theoretically, I think if we took my truck, it might cost us as much in fuel as it would spending the night with your car.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a conundrum. Do we take my car and spend the night, or take your truck and go home? A bit of a conundrum.
It is a bit of a conundrum. Especially, actually, with how cold it is, yes, it will definitely cost us more in fuel than it would to stay. It would cost us as much in fuel as it would to stay there, if not more.
I will say my gas mileage has gone down.
Yeah. Now, we could put in my sketchy fuel in my truck, and that subsidized the mission by a little bit. But, 75 down the interstate. What's that? Oh no! It's the sketchy gas. There's a bit of water in the engine, boys.
I think I could say awake.
Okay. I'll be on coffee, so if you do start to fall asleep, I will slap you.
Oh. Okay.
I'm like, Phil, wake up! And I'm like, what? Is it a semi?
And what? And right?
What? No, it's the ditch!
Bro, I was doing just fine before you woke me up.
I was doing just fine before. 75 straight to the right on the interstate. Just shoop. Although, do I need to remind us all the last time we went on a pilgrimage during this time of December?
Let's bring that to mind.
Huh?
Let's enlighten the people.
Let's bring up the last time we went on a pilgrimage. I think it's in vlogs, or is it in other? Let's look here. Nope, it was in other. Fantastic.
The last day of school. No.
I will find it here. I have a ton. I have so many damn. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, why does that? Okay, hold on. I will find it. Hold on. I gotta find other. Literally top one in this section. Okay. Let's remind the folks the last time. Okay. It'll load here eventually. Maybe. Share my screen. Go live. Can you see this?
Yeah, I didn't pay for gas.
Mm-hmm.
Here is the last time. This is the last time we went on a pilgrimage around this time of year. Look
Hey,
at
that
that.
looks like me.
It is you. This is the Beast Burger video, remember?
Yeah.
There you are. There's Kyle. And where's the outside? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come on. Come on. And this is the hell we were in once it loads. Sorry to all of our audio listeners all 0 of our audio listeners.
I'm an audio listener.
To all of our audio folks, sorry you can't see us, but no. And then this is what it looked like outside. We were just vibing inside the truck, and this is what it looked like outside. So, there's always that chance. Always that.
The picture there's a bit too much. Is overdoing it a bit. It's not that bad.
No, remember, the camera made it look better than it actually was.
Well, not this photo.
No, because it's overexposed. But like this specific one here. This was on the drive up. It made it because the camera, for whatever reason, can see further than our eyes. I'm never quite sure why. But I'm pretty sure our eyes on the drive up were not able to see these trees. These at the very distant. On the horizon.
I don't know. That was so long ago.
Yeah, when was this? This is 2020, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Where's the upload date? YouTube. Why don't you show the upload date anymore?
Why would they?
They used to show me the upload date. It was very nice when they
No,
showed me the update.
I don't think they ever did.
However, this was a few days later.
Hey there.
Well, okay. Yeah, this part was a few days later.
Future us will find. It's gonna be a great thumbnail.
Your freaking eyes are closed. You still...
Wait, what?
It's the time capsule video.
My eyes are closed?
Yes.
They are closed.
This was literally...
I knew I blinked.
The crazy part is, this was just a few days later. If I'm not mistaken, after the Beast Burger video. Right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I love this comment. If I saw two people in a playground area like you two, I would call the cops. Great. Such wonderful human beings.
Wait, when you're digging the hole?
No, when I was burying all the bricks.
Oh.
Remember this part of the video?
Wait, they want trespass digging in the park?
What?
They want trespass in the park?
No, I wouldn't trust us in a park.
I would.
Oh, you would. Well, when your kids get abducted, don't come crying to me.
Abducted?
Abducted.
You
yes.
mean when I... Wait, am I doing the abducting?
No, these are your kids.
Yeah, but... Oh, I thought I was doing the abducting.
No. Your kids, will be abducted because you
By
trusted
who?
pedophiles.
Oh. Are they nice?
What? Excuse me? Sir, I'd recommend rephrasing that statement.
Are they kind?
Alright, whatever. Moving on. Moving on from this lechery.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Yeah, don't incriminate yourself.
I'm not. There's no incrimination to be done. What am I? Well, that's all I had to talk about this week, really. So
Okay.
we're just gonna watch. Oh. So we're gonna watch the forecast for the Mullen. Hopefully, we do actually get to go. It'd be a nice vlog. My brain went blank there for a moment. Give me a few seconds.
Okay. Happens to the best of us.
Waiting for pizza, just wasting my life. Waiting, holding forever. So, what was the other? Oh, the lasers. Well, I'll have to test out the lasers as soon as we're done here. I'm gonna go see if the door is unlocked. Go get my lasers and test them out. Unfortunately, back in the day, back in the country, I was able to, shine them outside my door at a mile from here. However, I now live at least on the edge of the city, and if I did that, I would be arrested. So,
Wait, where did you used to do that?
my parents, I just shine it down to the bottom of the driveway or shine it up to the corner section.
You can't do that now?
Not here at my apartment, no.
Why can't you shine it at a car?
Oh, variety of reasons.
Can you be specific?
Do I need to be specific?
Could you?
Sure. Let's be specific. All right, kids, let's talk about lasers again. So, it is not illegal to own lasers more powerful than 5 milliwatts. And it is not illegal to buy said lasers. However, it is illegal to sell said lasers. So, which is kind of interesting. You can acquire said lasers, and the federal government will not care that you acquired said lasers. However, it is illegal to sell said lasers.
Wait, so how does Amazon get away with it?
Because no one, because they all say they're 5 milliwatts.
Oh, it has to be less than 5 milliwatts to sell?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are lasers on there that are several watts.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyways, so what was I? Oh, especially, I guess the thing is, yes. Well, if they're sold as like tactical flashlights or whatever, not sold for pets, it's okay that they're overpowered, but it's still illegal to sell them. But less morally
it's a
compromised.
light pointer.
What?
It's a light pointer.
Yeah.
Not a laser, it's a light pointer.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, no. Okay, reasons why you shouldn't point it at cars. Reason number 1, they could crash and die. And that's
Good.
and that's all there is to it. That's why you shouldn't do it.
Well, then maybe I should be more careful.
Gee, why do you think I'm not going to shine the laser off my patio?
Hey, they should have been paying attention.
As
Look at the
much
road. Don't look
as,
at my. Don't look at the light.
as much as I want to, because I have this giant open field that I would love to shine the laser down. It's extremely illegal. Not illegal. It's just extremely. Well, no, it is illegal because
It's illegal.
Well, if it hits somebody in the face and blinds them, yeah.
Then why are you shining at the interstate? Just shine it down at the grass.
Because somebody could see it, get annoyed, and report me. It's not exactly like, yeah, I saw it from that window right there, because it's a beam. It's a beam. It's a bright green beam.
To be fair, I could identify your window from 3 miles away.
See, there's the other issue. My apartment's already under surveillance.
Your apartment window is already screaming, "Hey, look at me!"
Exactly. So, I do not need a green beam shining out of it, telling people, hey, look at this guy.
I think you do.
No. Now, I would love to go to an abandoned country road or country area and start shining these lasers around. And I think that could be a fun activity during the Mullen trip.
Yeah. I'd love to shine a laser around, especially like shine it up at the night sky.
Well, that's what they're
Wiggle
used
it around, point it at objects that are flying by.
Oh, no! No, you're committing a felony! No! Yeah! Put it in a plane! See what happens! God damn it!
Yeah, you think they'll find us? No way. We're out in the boondocks. No way they know where we are.
I don't know. It's a class 1. It's a class 1 portal. There's no other lights. And so,
Yeah.
the one light, the one green light.
Well, no, you're not going to do it all night, just like for a little bit, and then you turn it off, and then, no one will even know. Cops don't even know how far to drive. It's like 30 miles to our spot from the nearest town.
Look.
They'll drive like 10 miles and then be like,
Look.
bruh, there's nothing out here.
Look. You want to commit a felony? Go right on ahead.
It's true. Of course.
Of course. Of course. You want to commit a felony? Go right on ahead. I will not conspire. I will tell the police I told you don't. I had no part in this. I didn't know. I ultimately did not know that you did commit the felony. I have no recollection.
He is my accomplice.
No.
He implanted the idea in my mind.
No. You specifically said, yeah, let's go shine it up in the night sky, especially at things that are moving.
I would have never even known that lasers existed if it wasn't for you.
My butt. My butt.
You started it all.
My butt, you didn't know lasers existed.
I had no idea what a laser was until one day you're like, hey, look what I got. Wow, what's that? A light pointer? No, it's called a laser.
It burns
A
things.
laser?
My laser that burns things. Yes, my favorite.
Is that a laser sword, Johnny?
The
No, it's
laser.
a lightsaber, you twat.
You twat. It's the Retina Melter 5000. Anyways. Good talk, kids. Good talk. Alright, remember. So, alright, before we close things off here, remember, kids, do not shine lasers at planes. Do not shine lasers at cars. Do not shine
Unless
lasers
you're
at people.
with a trusted adult.
Do not shine lasers at houses. Whatever you do.
Unless you're with a trusted adult.
I wouldn't. That's almost worse. Like, imagine it was my dad. He'd be like, hey, give me that thing.
Hey, come on, thing.
Actually, no. No, my dad's more... It depends how drunk he is. Sober him would be like, no. Drunk him, like, give me that thing.
How many beers until he's drunk?
I have no idea. I don't know if he could get drunk off beers. He doesn't drink fast enough.
Oh. Well, surely you've seen him drunk before, right?
Well, yeah, but it wasn't because of beer.
Oh, whiskey, shots? Or what was
Yeah,
it?
they were doing shots of rum shata.
Rum shata.
Yeah.
And what? He was wobbling off the chair or something?
Yeah, they were all plastered that night at the county fair.
So he had a good time.
I'm sure he did.
You did not partake?
I watched.
That's lame.
I'm sorry. I was like 17 at the time.
So?
All right.
What country boy has not drank before 21?
Me? Me?
Yeah, you. You're the only one.
Yep. I'm
You
sure
ever
there's
feel a
others.
little left out?
Nope.
No.
Well, anyways, before Phil continues to talk about committing more felonies,
Hey, it's all right. You know, once I feel like I've committed enough, I'll just head down to my secret spot and no one knows where.
secret spot. I didn't know you had a secret spot selected.
Of course.
Where is
it's
it?
a certain state which has been named, but I will not name it again.
Has been named in this video or named in past? Oh!
Eventually,
I was like,
we're getting the big stack. Wasn't sure why stuff wasn't flowing, right? The pipe must have been clogged. Information was not
I'm
able
gonna
to
be like
efficiently read.
I'm gonna be half asleep on the way back from Mullen, and I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna be driving right past my exit for my apartment. I'm like, where are we going? And you're like, I committed some felonies, so we gotta get out of here. And I'm like, let me out!
We're going due east.
We're headed east. I'm like, I don't want to go east.
And we're going north too.
I don't want to go northeast.
Shut it. I'll drop you off somewhere.
Just leave me. Just leave me in the middle of Iowa when I wake up.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes. I'll leave you at the edge of the border. That way, if you hitch a ride, you'll have to drive all the way through Iowa again to get to Nebraska.
I would rather die.
Oh, that can be arranged too.
No, don't murder me. I don't need to be
I've
murdered.
committed so many felonies. What's one more?
What?
What's one more?
What's another felony? Why not?
I've done so many wrongs. I've done so many wrongs already. What's one more?
I already murdered a whole set of. I already killed a bunch of people on a 747. Why not kill one more? Why not one more?
What's one more life?
Why not murder another person? Fair
Why
enough.
not? Yeah. Not like his life was any more significant than those other 70.
70. It's a 747, so who knows how many people are on it.
It was a small flight.
Small flight. It's on a 737. Well, anyways, before he commits more felonies and I reveal where his secret hiding spot is, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast.
What if they don't want to?
What?
What if they don't want to?
Don't want to what?
Subscribe.
Damn it, they will.
You think so?
Yes.
Want to bet?
No, not for this channel.
You want to bet?
Not for this channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every single Friday, 12 p.m. Central Time. And good night.